Once again, the polls were kept open 4 more hours into the night. The official reason, heavy turnout. But monitors and voters have complained the long queues were a result of shortage of administrative staff inside the polling stations. Some judges had continued their boycott of the referendum. The vote that's meant to define the nature of the new Egypt revealed in its first round last week how public opinion is split right down the middle. Earlier in the day, Jihan Shatila told me it was quite important for her to show up today, but she remains concerned.
We're in a full state of deterioration that needs no elaboration. Prices are likely to increase, the economy is struggling, and above all, everyone has become so dogmatic. Many people just don't want to have an open mind.
This was not the constitutional moment Egyptians had been looking forward to. The widening rift between the president, backed by Islamic groups, and the secular and liberal opposition is dividing the nation. And with turnout as low as 30% in the first round, it became clear the public has grown increasingly disillusioned by both sides. All along it was clear that this draft constitution was not going to be a consensus document. But with the bickering so intense, what was meant to be the birth certificate of a new nation turned into the death knell of any national reconciliation. Unofficial results from the first round show a 56% yes vote. In this round, Islamic groups campaigning for this constitution to pass are expected to do better, given that more of their base, namely rural voters, will be casting their ballot this time. And while many observers say the document will pass, the question seems to be, with what margin?
If the constitution passes, it must be with something like a 2/3 majority. 50% or 50+1 is not a real majority. This document will rule all of us for God knows how long. It can't just barely pass. As the voting finally ended and the count got underway, the opposition insists even if the yes vote wins, the size of the no vote raises doubts about the legitimacy of the constitution. An argument they can count on going into parliamentary elections next year. But in the short run, many Egyptians say they stand to gain nothing if both sides continue to try to impose their vision on everyone. Rawya, Rageh, Al Jazeera, Giza.